Just when you thought this national disgrace couldn't reach any new and lower levels, the Lakers, LeBron James, and his pathetic fan base continue to humiliate themselves with one vomit-inducing antic after the next. Sure, the NBA manufactured a fake in-season tournament, which isn't even in season, by the way. This thing kicked off on November 3rd. The NBA season started the last week of October, but the league wanted old man LeBron and his frail-ass running mate AD nice and fresh for this thing. That wasn't enough though. The NBA also had to rig the pool selections so that the Lakers would have the most non-competitive one in either conference, with the NBA tactically establishing an entire new fake accolade to hand-deliver their self-proclaimed king. It came as no surprise when they did just that. In fact, none of it should have shocked us, and it damn sure shouldn't have impressed us. But it did. Most certainly impressed LeBron himself and his lapdogs, who have been eating this thing up as if it was really something to celebrate. They had the fake trophy celebration after that championship game in Vegas, the fake MVP trophy awarded, of course, to LeBron, and then the champagne celebration in the locker room, where Braun and company were popping bubbly like this was a real accomplishment. I mean, they were drinking champagne out of the trophy. Cup, or whatever we're calling this thing. And while, yes, for the most insufferably conceited figure in all of sports history, this would have been just one more entry into his humiliating book of self-aggrandizing, all of which is just thinly veiled tactics to conceal the fact he has never been able to live up to the standards set by actual winners. But not only have the LeBron jock sniffers populating various mass media platforms taken this sham and run with it,
It's GOAT James in the building, baby.
and of course, his ignorant fan base crawling around any social media app they can gain access to are bandying this abomination of a tournament around as if it constitutes a fifth ring. But now the LA Lakers have also taken the bait. The most storied franchise in NBA history, built by actual legends who hung real banners, now have to have their true accomplishments sullied by this grotesque loser and the sycophants now in charge of this formerly great organization. Yes, it really happened. The Lakers hung an in-season tournament banner among their 17 other real championship banners, well, 16 and a half if we're being honest. Speaking of that half, it's bad enough the Lakers hung the banner for that preseason tournament disguised as an NBA championship that was played out in the Disney bubble during 2020. But now this? All of this pomp and circumstance surrounding 7 total wins against a field comprised of Phoenix, Portland, Utah, Memphis, New Orleans, and Indiana. These teams have a current combined record of just 65-90, which is a win percentage of barely 40%. And currently, only 2 of those teams are even in the playoff picture, with New Orleans currently occupying the 7th seed in the West and Indiana holding the 8th spot out east. The remaining teams faced in this thing are slated somewhere between 10th and 14th in the Western Conference. And the LA Lakers just hung a banner to commemorate it?
It's garbage!
The standard in that city used to be winning championships, but then again, that standard was set by actual winners and legitimate champions, like the late, great Kobe Bryant, not loser mercenaries jumping from team to team, prostituting themselves out for cheap garbage rings while losing over half of the time with their stacked decks and still having the audacity to present themselves as the GOAT.
That one right there made you the greatest player of all time.
Kobe once famously said that the Lakers didn't hang division banners or conference championship banners.
You have a responsibility to the city of Los Angeles to bring championship banners back where they belong. You have to understand that nothing else matters. This franchise does not hang division banners. It does not hang conference championships. We hang one banner and one banner only, and that's NBA titles.
Well, that used to be the way the Lakers were run, but times were different then. That was when alphas ruled the earth and the basketball world. Alas, now amid the changing dynamics in the NBA and society as a whole, weak-minded losers are taking over, consumed more about their celebrity, personal brands, and their net worths, as opposed to winning anything that actually matters. But not to fear. They can just collude and beg others to help them steal what they are incapable of winning. And if worse comes to worse, they can just have those in their inner circles coddle them and build importance over manufactured accolades. While this may feel like a new low, unfortunately, this is just more of the same in what feels sadly to be an ongoing and continuing saga during the biggest trash can of an era in NBA history, constructed by its most decorated of losers.